My name is Belinda Forbes. I have been coming to Rise since July of last year. I actually found out about Rise by someone who had told me about it when I was at a store. He had mentioned that he went to Rise and said, I said, well, what's Rise? And he said, well, how about you come visit tomorrow morning at 10:30? I promise if you come, you'll never leave. I'm like, right, okay. So anyhow, it was a challenge to me, which I love challenges. A friend and I came the next morning to church, and just the feeling of walking in the doors was unbelievable, of everybody's love and smiles and greeting. And then when worship started, just the feeling of everybody getting up and going down and singing and happy and joyful was just something I never experienced. That particular day, talking about the dark place that I was in, I had actually made a plan to kill myself. And because Pastor Horace, who was preaching that day, said to everyone that, if you're out there and you're in a dark place and you don't feel loved and you feel like you got to do this alone, you don't. You have a family. Jesus is here. He will meet you where you're at. And it was because of that I did not go home that day and kill myself, because that was the day that I had planned to do it. Rise Church, I feel like has saved my life. I'm a different person. I've joined the prayer team, which I love the prayer team. I love being on the prayer team. I didn't know if I could do it. I fought Jesus about it for quite a while because I kept saying, I can't do this. I can't pray for people. They don't know me. I don't know what to say. But I did, and I joined it, and I love it. I love it, and I love that I don't even have to think about what to pray for, because God tells me before I even know what to say, what I'm going to say. I come for all 3 services, and I want to stay for 10 more. This person, when she started Rise, when I did in July of last year, is one that's very dear to heart to me, because she felt like that God didn't love her, that God wasn't as close to her, that at some point in time had forsaken her. She and I went to the revival with Pastor Juan. Everything that happened during the revival just touched her heart. And that night she called me when she got home from the revival, and she said, I can tell you right now that I have a place at the table with Jesus. Rise up.